Hello and welcome back to another Marvel Champions two-handed recorded gameplay. Today, what we are doing is we're taking Storm and Rogue up against Absorbing Man. I figured it'd be fun to have a couple characters that could affect the weather, and so that's Storm and Absorbing Man. Now we're gonna walk through the deck builds, and if you don't care about that, you can jump directly to the gameplay using the timestamp down below. But let's talk about Storm's deck first. We're running 2 Me My X-Men, which allows us to put X-Men into play for very inexpensive, and we're running all of our X-Men friends. Pause for dramatic effect. All of our X-Men friends. We're actually running 2 copies of Uncanny X-Men because Rogue is gonna get a copy of Uncanny X-Men because you can play it under any character's control. Utopia increases our ally limit. Cerebro helps us find some more allies. Danger Room is going to allow us to go find the Danger Room trainings and potentially some protective trainings over here. Who knows? No spoilers. We got Call for Backup, X-Gene, and the doubles. Now, the deck and the combo here, I feel like we are doing a lot of stuff. We got To Me My X-Men. We got the weather that Storm can manipulate. Rogue can... You get benefits from Storm's weather. If everyone gets Retaliate, then that's going to trigger a lot of Rogue's effects. Or if everyone gets Stalwart, then she's going to be able to draw a card in addition to some of her other benefits. But we're also just running a ton of X-Men. So is it overkill? Potentially. That's fine. I've pictured this as a more fun than challenging game, if that makes sense. And now that I said that out loud, I'm going to eat my words and we're going to lose very, very bad. Rogue's deck is Mutant Protectors. So we got To Me My X-Men Mutant Protectors kind of going on. I thought that would be kind of fun. Also getting some allies in very inexpensively. X, Rockslide, Polaris, Nightcrawler, Karma, Iceman, Armor, Colossus. And then we got protective trainings over here. We're running the game times because I don't have multiple copies of game times, so we're just running 3 copies of game times over here in Rogue's deck. We got a Hangar Bay, and that can combo well with the Mutant Protectors, protective trainings. We can get a little bit of combo there. So after an ally defends, then we can... If they're not defeated, we can ready. So now if Polaris comes in, she defends with that tough, she can ready. So I thought there was some fun synergy there. Yeah, Beauty and the Thief because it's a good card. X-Mansion, Med Team, Night Nurse, Established Perimeter is kind of our support. So we're going to keep a lot of these allies out on the table. Depth Focus, X-Gene, Helicarrier, and the doubles are going to top it off. I'm calling this Into the Thunderdome is the 2 deck names. So they only work together. Well, I guess the decks probably work fine just by themselves, but that was kind of my thought. We're going to be playing Absorbing Man, and we're going to be taking Absorbing Man. We're running the Sinister Assault mod set. I was like, Sinister Syndicate? No, that's not right. Sinister Assault mod set. Absorbing Man is considered to be one of the easier villains in the game. And so Sinister Assault is a decently challenging mod set, so I figured we'd pump up the difficulty there. Now we are going to be playing Expert, so Absorbing Man's going to start out on stage 2 with 30 health, 15 health per player, and then he gains the trait of each environment in play. When revealed, if super absorbing power is in play, deal 1 encounter card to each player. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for super absorbing power and reveal it. Boom. That says that Absorbing Man gains the ice, metal, stone, and wood traits. So there's a lot of traits going on. We got to get rid of that because a lot of his treacheries do care about what traits he has, and sometimes if you draw the wrong card at the wrong time, if he has that trait, you're going to be in trouble. So super absorbing power is going to be a priority to get rid of. On None Shall Pass, this is the main scheme. We only have one main scheme this game. It's going to be None Shall Pass. We have a setup, so let's follow that after we shuffle this. It says to discard cards from the encounter deck until an environment is discarded. Put that card into play and shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So we'll shuffle like this. I'm looking forward to it. I think that the game is going to be fun. If we can get the Uncanny X-Men out on both Rogue and Storm, we can just have some fun playing a lot of these allies. I kind of am thinking that I'm going to run the first Uncanny X-Men, give that to Rogue, because that just sounds fun. One of the things I probably should have thought about is bringing X-Men, or the honorary X-Men, because that could keep our X-Men stuff online once we get... Keep our X-Men stuff online when we go down to Alter Ego, because we're not X-Men down here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so Rocky Outcrop is the one that we drew. So after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, heal 1 damage from him, 2 damage instead if there are 5 or more delay counters. What are delay counters, you ask? Delay counters get placed on None Shall Pass, which threats out of 24. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 delay counter here. Has no in-game effect outside of cards that refer to delay counters. When environment enters play, discard each other environment card in play. And this comes in with 4 threat. And here we go. We are going to give Storm the first player, because that sounds fun. Storm, we get to choose a weather to start in play. I think we're going to start with Thunderstorm. Yeah. We got 2, 4, 6. Let's see what we got in our opening hand here. We got Blast to Win, Uncanny X-Men, first card. Let's go. The Garden, Flash Freeze, and Colossus. We got Danger Room Training as well. Let's go ahead and cycle. Let's cycle everything. Let's see if we can draw into a double or something that's going to help us pay for something easier. Utopia is nice. Danger Room Training there. To Me My X-Men. There we go. And a Lightning Bolt for, oh, 1 more card. And another Lightning Bolt. Well, there goes a lot of our damage. Then Rogue has got a Genius, a Strength. We got all the money over here with Rogue. A Helicarrier, Hangar Bay, Southern Cross, and a Energy Transfer. Interesting. Okay. We are going to keep Helicarrier. We're going to keep Hangar Bay. Let's go ahead and toss Southern Cross and Energy Transfer. We're going to get in a Professor X and a Going Rogue. Excellent. Cool. So Storm, let's go ahead. We'll flip up to Storm. Let's go ahead and just do a Lightning Bolt, Utopia, and a Lightning Bolt to play an Uncanny X-Men on Rogue over here. And then we are going to use Danger Room Training to play To Me My X-Men. So we get to search the top 5. Pixie, Torrential Rain, Strength, Genius, there's our money, and Uncanny X-Men. We'll put Pixie into play. When Pixie enters play, no, after you play Pixie from your hand. Just kidding. So she's gonna hang out a little bit. Everyone has +1 attack. We do have weather control, so we can switch Thunderstorm. We can also do that as a call on action, which is something that we will be utilizing a lot, because we want the +1 attack until Absorbing Man's turn, but we can change it if we want. So what are we doing over here? Yeah, we'll probably switch into Stalwart and we'll be able to play another card. No, because actually Storm draws the card. I don't draw the card. That's how that works. So Pixie and Storm, we gotta go in Rogue and a Professor X. I think what I would like to do is play the Helicarrier, use the Helicarrier to play the Hangar Bay, and play Professor X. But it... Oh, we have, yeah, we can do that because Uncanny X-Men discounts the cost by 1. So yeah, we have plenty of money. So X can thwart for 3. Rogue can thwart for 2. So that's 5. Pixie can thwart for 1 to take out there. So Pixie's going to take a damage there. Storm is going to punch for 3 because we have the +1 attack. And then we're going to pass it over here to Rogue for her turn. Rogue gets a benefit based on where touched is. So if touched is attached to a minion, she gets overkill. A villain, she gets retaliate 1. An ally, she gains the aerial trait. And a hero, she gains stalwart. And then a lot of our cards like going rogue, if she has aerial, you remove 2 additional threats. Retaliate, confuse an enemy, stalwart, draw a card. But it's really cool because you can manipulate the weather deck and give her the powers there. Let's go ahead and flip up to rogue. We're going to throw touched on... We'll throw a touch on Absorbing Man here. Give us retaliate 1. Let's use strength and going rogue to play a helicarrier. Helicarrier will discount our hangar bay, and then our strength will play Professor X because we have a discount of 1. X and rogue will take out super absorbing power, and when X enters play, we're going to confuse Absorbing Man. Alrighty, cool. We'll stand up. Storm will draw her hand because she's first player. We got Flash Freeze, X Gene. Oh wait, we wanted to flip into not Stalwart because he's let's flip into Hurricane. And we'll remove 2 threat from his scheme using the special. That's using our weather control ability. We got Beast. To me, my X-Men, Weather Goddess, and Blast to Win. The other really fun combo here is once we have the Superpower Adaptation card, we can grab a card from a discard pile matching the affiliation of the character which touched is on. That means that we can go grab Weather Goddess and spam Weather Goddess a lot because we swap weather support and play with the support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability of the weather support in play. So, fun stuff. Rogue. Did I draw 6 cards? 2, 4, 6. I don't remember. What was the last card that I drew? Okay, we're just... Dang it. I'm tired apparently. There we are. So we'll draw 5 cards. 2, 4, 5. Oops. Okay, so 5 cards. Danger Room, Beast, X Gene, Blast Wind, and Call for backup. Nice. Now we'll draw 5 cards. We got Game Time, Protective Training, Iceman, and then Pixie also bounces back to our hand. Death Focus and Beauty and the Thief. We're going to add 2 threat to the main as well as a delay counter. Then Absorbing Man is going to attack Storm. We're going to block with Professor X here. And Absorbing Man is going to attack for 2. Rocky Outcrop is after he makes an undefended attack against you. We have to heal damage from him. So this is a defended attack. It's going to be 2 plus 2. That's going to knock Professor X out. Now Absorbing Man is going to attack Rogue. We're going to take it to the face. It's going to be 2 plus 3. Ow. So that's 5. We have Retaliate 2. So there. And then we have to heal 2. Alright, we actually heal 1 damage. So we net 1 damage on Absorbing Man. We'll pass out encounter cards. Storm has got Omnimorph Duplication. This is why we got rid of Superpower whatever it was. Super Absorbing Power. When revealed, if Absorbing Man has the Ice, Metal, Stone, or Wood trait, bad things happen. He only has the Stone trait. Give Absorbing Man 1 face down boost card. Then we got Deadly Touch. If touch is attached to a friendly character, it's not. If it's attached to a not attached to a friendly character, place 2 threat on the main scheme and discard this card. Alrighty. Forced response at the beginning of the player phase. Touch comes back here. We'll pass over our first player. I drew 6 cards. Oh wait. Oh, Pixie is in my hand. I was like, what am I doing? What is happening? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go helicarrier for a def focus. We'll get that onto the table. Let's do... I want to get def focus on the table. I think that's going to be better than getting Iceman with protective training on the table. And so, yeah, we're going to lose out on like game time, I think, but it'll be fine. Let's go Beauty and the Thief and protective training to play Iceman. Iceman comes in with 3 freeze counters on him. I'm really excited for the Iceman hero. Really excited for the Iceman hero. He's going to be a lot of fun. After a minion enters play, we can remove a freeze counter to stun that minion. That's as a response. We are going to... Let's have Storm... We'll call on an action. Let's have Storm draw... Flip into Thunderstorm. So deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm going to flip this down to 22. And Iceman is just going to punch Absorbing Man for 3 damage. Rogue... What is Rogue doing? I'm trying to figure out if I want Rogue or Storm to go to Alter Ego. I think Storm goes to Alter Ego this turn. Want to get a little bit more builded. If we can draw into that second Uncanny X-Men, we're going to feel really good. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 with Rogue. Okay, so we'll stay up in hero form here. We'll pass over to Storm's turn. We got Pixie, Call for Backup, Blast of Wind, and X-Gene. Yeah. We're paying a lot for Beast. Is there a better way to play Beast? Or play another card? We can get Danger Room on the table. I mean, Danger Room is going to be the right call. So let's go Pixie, Blast of Wind, Call for Backup, X-Gene to play Beast. After Beast enters play, we can go find a resource card. We're going to let's grab a Strength. Shuffle our deck. Then we're going to use a Strength to play Danger Room. So as an Alter Ego response, we can exhaust Danger Room. After an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Danger Room, search your deck, and discard power for a training upgrade and attach it to that ally. Any player whose Alter Ego has the mutant trait can trigger this ability. It's pretty cool. Storm is just going to punch for 3. It's 5. Let's put 2 back. And let's have Beast punch for 3 as well. Just apply some pressure. Storm is going to flip down to Alter Ego. And we'll stand up. So we'll have Beast block the attack, which is at a +1. We're confused over here, so I feel pretty good about the status situation going on. We have a game time. I'm going to toss the game time. We're just going to dig a little bit deeper. Hey, there's the superpower adaptation. There's a med team. Rock Slide. Mutant Protectors. That's kind of interesting. I think we're going to probably Mutant Protectors Rock Slide into play because we have a Danger Room. So that, yeah, we're probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and another Mutant Protectors. Then Storm has got To Me My X-Men. Uncanny X-Men, there it is. Storm's Crown, nice, gentle. Storm's Cape, and Flash Freeze. I drew the right amount of cards this time, so that's pretty exciting. We're going to add 2 threat to the main and a delay counter. Absorbing Man is going to attack us, and he's going to attack us with 3 + 2 boost cards. If I Mutant Protector's Rock Slide has 6, we can trigger Danger Room to give him 7 health. Do you think we survive that? That's a great question. Do we survive 7. He's 2 with 2 boost cards. Why not? Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen? Mutant Protector, or we'll use Mutant Protectors to play Mutant Protectors to play Rock Slide as a defender of the attack. When Rock Slide enters play, we're going to Danger Room to find a Danger Room training and attach it to Rock Slide. Gives +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 hit point. And so now we have 8 hit points because we're all X-Men plus Danger Room. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 total. And we do have Retaliate. Actually, it's 6 total because of Thunderstorm, but we do have Retaliate still. Go down to 14. And Rock Slide has taken 6 damage. We're going to use Hangar Bay to ready Rock Slide. I'm very satisfied. I feel like I did what I wanted to do in this game. it's pretty early, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's kind of the combo I wanted to try. So there we go. Absorbing Man's confused over here for Storm, and we're gonna pass out some encounter cards. Rogue is gonna get a Omnimorph Duplication. He has the Stone traits, so he's gonna get a face down boost card. And then we got Exhaustion, Surge, and Exhaust Our Identity. And do an advance. Alrighty, so Absorbing Man's going to scheme for 2, 4. If he has the Ice or Metal trait, he does not. 7 total. Alrighty, so that's exciting. So that's 6 plus 7, so we go up to 13. And now we have a threat problem. Cool. Well, that's kind of fun. We'll pass this back over to Storm. And yeah, heck yeah. We will flip up to hero form. Let's use, what are we doing over here? Got a med team, which we cannot play. We got superpower adaptation, which we can throw. Oh, touched wasn't even, I didn't even use touched. We can use superpower adaptation to go grab not too much, actually. We could grab a Mutant Protectors. We could grab a leadership event. We could go, oh heck, oh my gosh, this is actually gonna be kind of fun. We're gonna use superpower adaptation to, we're gonna put touched on Beast. We're gonna use superpower adaptation to grab To Me My X-Men and see if we can we can play To Me My X-Men. I love two-handed Marvel Champions. It's a blast. It's a blast. If we're doing that, we don't need our helicarrier, so let's use our helicarrier to play To Me My X-Men. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got Mirage coming in. After a Mirage enters play, choose an enemy whose scheme is less than her thwart, stun that enemy. Unfortunately, that is not anybody. Okay. Got the Cape Gentle. And the Flash Freeze is going to play Uncanny X-Men. So now we have 2 Uncannies out there. We're going to hang on to the crown. We have a thwart problem, so let's thwart 2, 4 there. Take us down to 9. Perfect. Rock Slide's so funny. I'm so happy that works. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, let's use Touched, and we're going to put Touched on... Actually, we're going to put Touched on Mirage, because Mirage is just going to bounce back. We do have... Well, I guess we don't really have a huge likelihood that we're going to draw the Deadly Touch because we've already seen it, but might as well throw it on Mirage. So we have Aerial, but we're going to play Superpower Adaptation to search. Let me read this because I have not played this in multiplayer too much. If Touch is attached to a friendly character, search its owner's discard pile for an event that belongs to the same classification as that character and add it to your hand. So we're going to go grab To Me My X-Men. Then we're going to use Med Team to play To Me My X-Men to search the top 5, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Ah, beans. That would have been awesome. Oh, well. Worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay. We'll thwart for 2 here. We'll have... We have a blocker with Beast. I'm trying to figure out if I want to attack with Rock Slide. It is 4 damage, but it's also a block. It's only a block of 2 damage. We can take an undefended attack on Storm pretty easily. Plus, we're going to be flipping into Blizzard. No, we're going to be flipping into Hurricane. So, to remove 2 threat from the scheme. If we flip into Blizzard... Yeah, I want to flip into Hurricane. So, let's do... Let's attack for 3... with Iceman. And then yeah, we'll leave Rock Slide to take a hit. Rogue is so much more fun in multiplayer, I will say that. Okay, let's go ahead and stand up. And we're gonna draw up. We got Storm's Crown, Havoc, Danger Room Training, Genius, Cerebro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. And Rogue has got Polaris, Med Team. Oh wait, and we are, before we're doing that, we're gonna switch into Hurricane. Every character gets Retaliate 1 and remove 2 threat from the scheme. Med Team, Superpower Adaptation. We could do it again. Nightcrawler, but now we have all of our X-Men 2, 4, 5. Now we got more X-Men in there. Don't worry. Mirage is going to pop back to our hand because we to me my X-Men to her. Cool. We'll add 2 threat and a delay counter. What happened to his boost? We schemed, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. So 2 threat and a delay counter. Absorbing Man is going to attack Storm. We're going to take this undefended, which means Absorbing Man will heal. But we can utilize Beast one more time. Absorbing Man's going to hit for 2. Put this card into play. So after Absorbing Man makes an undefended attack against you, take 2 indirect damage. Nope, 1 indirect damage. So we take an indirect damage. So we attacked for 2. We'll just take all 3 of that on Storm. Ooh. Nice. We have Retaliate 1. Absorbing Man's going to attack Rogue. We're going to block with Rock Slide. He's going to attack for 2. 2 if he has the Ice trait. He does not. Yeah, okay. So Rock Slide is donezo. Rock Slide did what he was supposed to do. Cool. Pass out encounter cards. Storm here has got Piercing Thorn. Discard 1 counter random from your hand. If he has the Wood trait, he does. Discard a card you control. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Okay. Let's shuffle up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't be anything bad. Oh, it's a Genius. That's sad. And then we're going to discard Beast. That means we can't to me my X-Men, but I think that's better than discarding Danger Room. I think so. Yeah. Over here, we've got Swinging Stone. Hero, Absorbing Man attacks you. If he has the Stone trait, he gets +1 attack. Attacking for 2. We're going to block with Iceman. So 2 plus 2. GG, Iceman. Okay. Pass this over. And we're off to the races. So we could throw touched on Storm and grab like Lightning Bolt. And that could be 10 damage. That could push Absorbing Man to stage 3. Which could be worth it. That would cost 3 to play. We have X-Gene and Helicarrier. No, we don't actually have an that's a superpower, so we can def focus that. I really like this combo. There are interactions that I was not even considering. That's really cool. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go throw touched on Storm. We're gonna play superpower adaptation to go find Lightning Bolt. We put Lightning Bolt into our hand. We're going to use Def Focus, Helicarrier, and X-Gene. Or actually, first, we're going to call on Storm to change into Thunderstorm. We're going to play Lightning Bolt. Thunderstorm special deals 2. Lightning Bolt deals 8 damage to an enemy, which is going to push. If Absorbing Man gains the trait of each environment in play, he's a 2/3 with 16 health, so 32 health. But then we resolve the special, so he goes down to 30 health. This is a really fun combo. I'm liking this. This is cool. Lightning Bolt goes back over here. I was thinking about flipping down and using like Danger Room to go get a Danger Room training, but I'm thinking that we're just potentially gonna stay and hang out up here for both of us. Let's use Med Team and Nightcrawler to play Polaris. She comes in. We will give a X-Men a tough status card, which will be Rogue. Polaris is going to attack for 3. Rogue is going to attack for 3. We're just pushing. Why not, right? Let's just throw some damage on the table. Okay. Storm's turn. I'm actually now I'm just kind of thinking about throwing Havoc down. And no, yeah, no, let's use Havoc and Danger Room training to play Storm's Crown. We're going to use Storm's Crown and Cerebro to play Mirage. We don't get to activate the ability because Absorbing Man has too much scheme. We have 7th threat on the main. We're not having Absorbing Man scheme. Have we seen the advances? I don't know if we actually even care. I think we can probably just push. Let's go 3, 5 damage there. Alrighty. Heck yeah. Stand up. I didn't think this may be a shorter game than I thought it was going to be. So that's kind of fun. Rogue's going to draw up first. Got 2, 4, 5. Superpower, going Rogue, Night Nurse, Rogue's Jacket, and Gambit. Woo, Gambit. Then Storm has got a Weather Goddess. There it is. X, Angel, Torrential Rain, and a Weather Goddess. Sweet. I'm going to add 2 threats and a delay counter. Absorbing Man is going to attack Rogue. After an undefended attack, we have to take 1 indirect damage. We're going to take it undefended here. So it's going to be 3 plus 3. That's going to knock our tough status card. We're going to throw the indirect damage on Polaris. Now Absorbing Man is going to attack Mirage. Oh, and hold on. After this, after he activates against you, if he has the Wood trait, take a damage. Take 1 indirect damage. So now we're blocking with Mirage for 3. Reveal this card. We attach it to Absorbing Man. He gets a +1/+1. We can spend a physical resource to discard the ball and chain. That's going to knock out Mirage. That was defended, but we still do take 1 indirect damage. Okay. Rogue has got a Snowy Hillside. So this is going to surge. Did I surge the last one? I don't actually remember if I did. So this one adds threat. And then into an assault. So Absorbing Man's going to hit us for 4. At this point, we'll block with Rogue. +3. Plus a lot. And we'll take 8 damage. Did I start pushing too soon? Uh-oh. Then we've got a Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support that you control. We'll take Danger Room. Okay. Touch is going to come here. First player is going to come there. Okay, so we have a superpower adaptation, so we can throw another lightning bolt, and that's going to take 10. Yeah, that's going to be definitely something we're going to do. Storm, on the other hand, how are we going to do this? How are we going to kill Absorbing Man? We only have to do 9 damage. We absolutely have that, right? We have to. Let's use Storm's Crown to play Angel. Angel's going to do 3. No, yeah, 3. Guess Thunderstorm. This is wild. I don't think I realized how strong this was going to be. Also took it up kind of against Absorbing Man, so here we are. Storm's going to attack for 1. Let's switch over to Clear Skies. So Stalwart, Storm's going to draw a card. And to me, my X-Men, I could do the math, or we could just run it. We got Weather Goddess. So we'll switch over to Thunderstorm. We'll deal 2 damage to Absorbing Man. Jeez. You know what? Let's try it. Let's go Torrential Rain to me, my X-Men. I don't think we have one, actually. Yeah, no. Oh, well. Okay. Cool. We're going to pass it over to Rogue. We're going to throw Touched onto Storm. Use Superpower Adaptation to go grab not Weather Goddess. I'm just kidding. Lightning Bolt. We got Def Focus, Helicarrier, going Rogue, playing Lightning Bolt to deal 8 damage. And then since Thunderstorm is in play, we get to do 2 extra damage. We only got 1 damage left there. Let's go ahead and use a Rogue's Jacket and a Night Nurse to play Gambit. Gambit will interrupt. With his interrupt, deal a damage to Absorbing Man, and then throw 3 damage with his basic attack. Rogue will also throw 3 damage. We're counting up at this point. And yeah, this combo is sick. We actually may see another game with this combo because I had a lot of fun with these 2 decks. This was awesome. This actually may be my favorite 2-handed game I've just played. Now, I didn't love going up against Absorbing Man. I feel like that I want to take on a more challenging villain because the synergies between these 2 kits is really cool. I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit shorter of one today. Hopefully you don't hold that against me for too long. We'll have some more coming up. Hope to see you around soon. Peace.